Are book clubs back? I hope so. I remember all those years ago when Oprah started hers and everybody wanted to do it. I mean, it caught fire. Everybody wanted to be a part of a book club, whether it was in your church or school group or your sorority or fraternity. It was just something that brought people together in a way that hadn't happened in a long time, other than being a part of a civic group like a Rotary Club or a Kiwanis Club or something like that, or your Divine Nine or one of the sororities or fraternities. It was a way to bring people together around a similar idea. Spend a few minutes just talking about different passages and the characters and how they develop, but also how they related to you in your life. And I have grown so much through books. Growing up, books were an escape for me. I grew up in a very small town in South Central Alabama. And I remember my grandmother living right down the hill from the public library, the city library. And I would walk up there and get, Harlequin romances or Sherlock Holmes or Nancy Drew or the Hardy Boys. Of course, all the Judy Blume books and Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. It was just, it was escapism. It took you away to somewhere else where you could help solve a mystery or get caught up in a romance or figure out what the big deal is about William Shakespeare or Jane Eyre, which I never quite figured out, to be honest with you. But I wanted to have my own book club when Oprah started hers, so I did that. For many years, for those of you who don't know me, I was a television news anchor. So I had that broad platform where I could ask people to come to the book club or read the book with us. And it was just so much fun to get together with some of the viewers and spend that time with them. Even though they saw me on TV every day and they felt like they knew me, that was a chance for us to do something together and come together. And we had a wonderful time. One of my first books that I chose is celebrating 25 years in publication now, and it's Napoli Ever After. I absolutely love this book and the discussions around it. It is by Trisha R. Thomas, and some of you may have seen the movie based on the book. It came out in 2018 and starred Sanaa Lathan and Lynn Whitfield, among other wonderful cast members. This book is about hair, but so much more. And a couple of days ago, I did the reboot of my book club. It went on hiatus for a while because of really COVID, just being so busy and not having the time to do it, even though I continued to read a lot. But I started traveling more. I stopped working in television, so I had a 9 to 5 that really kept me busy. And so I did not do the book club. But I decided I would do the reboot for the 25th anniversary of this book because I absolutely love the book and I love the author who came all the way to Montgomery, Alabama, where I am from California. She lives in Riverside, California, but she's on a tour now to talk about her wonderful book, which is the beginning of a series. I think there are 7 or 8 other Napoli books, among others. She's very prolific as a writer and just so relatable and fresh. This book is still so fresh and poignant and good, so good after all these years. And the discussion we had was amazing. We connected around how our hair dictated how we felt about ourselves and how we were maybe treated or how we were seen by other people. And it affected our lifestyle. It affected whether or not we could go swimming that day or go outside and play for the rest of the day. It matched our energy. It matched our outfits. It matched the whatever fashion trend was going on, or whatever celebrity like a Janet Jackson long feathered look like she had in Pleasure Principle, or Halle Berry in Strictly Business, where we saw that short haircut, or Anita Baker and had to have it. Beyonce, with the blonde streaks, or so many of the other hairstyles that we see, our vacation hair, our braids, our quick weaves, all the things, but just how it evolved and changed. We even went back to the Jerry curl. We talked about that. So, what I love about book clubs is that you can get together. There were 40 women or so there, 35, 40 women there, beautiful, wearing their natural hair. Some of them had braids braided in. Some of them, nobody, I don't think anybody had processed hair there. But that's so crazy that when we read it the first time, a lady came to the book club that night and she had done the big chop, and we were like, girl, what have you done? And now look at my hair. So all these years later, I finally caught up with it. She was way ahead of her time, actually, and this book was ahead of its time, and I absolutely love it. I suggest you thumb through this and read it. It's a short book. It's a quick read. The pages will practically turn themselves. But also think about starting a book club. It doesn't have to have 35 or 40 ladies there. The little circle of 8 to 10 women is really when the good juicy conversation can really get going. And you don't have to have the author there. That was a absolute treat for us to have the author there, but you don't have to do that. And maybe look in some places, like we have a place here in Montgomery called New South Books in downtown Montgomery that has book clubs that meet there, that you could go ahead and join that club instead of starting your own. You could join one. But I'm really thinking about what our next offering will be. And so if you have some suggestions, drop those in the comments. But know that there are other book lovers out there too, and especially retirees, people who might be stay-at-home moms or dads who are looking for an outlet and a way to meet some like-minded people, and dive into a mystery or a romance that they can get swept up in, or some crime, mystery, drama, political espionage, or something like that. So there are so many different angles that you can take, but the one thing that I know is that reading is fundamental. It helps with your vocabulary. It helps with just your thought processes and keeping you sharp. So grab your book, whatever book you want to read, or reread one, because it was so cool going back to read this again after all these years, and being at this place in my life where my life was totally different. I had young children. I was married. Now I'm divorced for many years now. Grown children. I have grandchildren now. So this hits totally different now. So maybe go back and read something else you like. So this is my recommendation for you. The 25th anniversary of this book is this year. It's hard to believe it's been that long, but Nappily Ever After by Trisha R. Thomas. And drop in the comments, please, any book that just made you want to never put it down and you want to tell everybody about it. Okay? I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for watching, and if you like this, please subscribe and share this with somebody who you might want to come to your book club when you start it. Okay? Okay. Thanks for spending this time with me. I'll see you next time.